Oh, someone's obviously pissed off a train driver. You can just hear him honking his horn as he's rolling down the railway. Anyway, time for another beer review with the BeerSarge. Alright, so welcome back to Beer Reviews with the BeerSarge. I'm going to try and sort my entire video out today without fucking it up. Yes, Mum, that's the first F-bomb. Yeah. Anyway, well, Kainui. We're back to Kainui again. Finishing off these 6 that I picked up as a gift, a rather lovely gift, I might add, from Kainui Brew Co. So Kerry crowd. This one is the Kainui Draught. Now I've looked online, had a bit of a nosy around. There's not a lot to actually pass on in way of information in relation to this Kainui Draught. This says it's a 4. If you go online, you have a look at a few photographs that people have taken, you know, at tastings and things like that at the Plough and Feather. Plough and Feather is a restaurant up in Kerry down by the Stone Store where I'm pretty sure that the people that own Kainui Brew Co, pretty sure that they own that restaurant as well. And that's pretty much the place you can get it. And apparently you can buy fucking giant glass jugs and you can buy them and take them home. But anyway, so if you look at those photos, their Kainui Draught there is a 5%. This says it's a 4%. So, I mean, maybe it is such a boutique brewery that each brew is slightly different to the last. So, you know, it's that step up from home brewing where, you know, you dial yourself in and away you go and you start making some really awesome brews, and you don't quite, you know, you're a little bit over here and a little bit under here, and your alcohol content in your home brews is slightly different. I wonder if that's the case, like it's because it's so boutiquey that sometimes your Kainui Draught comes out at 4, sometimes it comes out at 5. But anyway, have a look. The other thing is they said that the Kainui Draught is a lager. Now, yeah, well, two schools of thoughts. Like in my brain, a draft and a lager are different. But then also in my brain, draft beer is beer that's on tap. So I don't know. Maybe this shit was on tap and it was put into a bottle, therefore it is draft, and it was a lager. I don't know. Anyway, suffice to say, we're going to try this beer, and we're going to see what it's like. And by all intents and purposes, Kainui it's worth hunting down. Like, especially that bloody porter. It's worth hunting down that porter. So, let's pour this into here. See now, there's debate online saying that this is a lager. I would argue that this colour is way too. It's way too orange or honey gold. Way too honey for a lager. That cannot be a lager. So I don't know who online said that the draft was a lager. That to me is not a lager. I'm expecting some malt flavours for that. And the head, fucking 0. There was 0 head on this. Now this was filled on the 28th of the 3rd. So if they're using proper filling techniques, then it shouldn't matter when it's filled. Okay, so the smell I'm getting off that is definitely a malt. It's definitely a malt. I'm thinking this is probably an ale of some description. Yeah, it definitely smells like an ale, like an old English ale or something like that. But anyway, let's fucking try it and see if we can decipher it. Ooh. Okay. That is kind of sour. Yeah, kind of sour. It's got a bit of sour there. Yeah, like I'm not a fan of sours. I don't think this is a sour. It's not an actual sour. Seeing that it says it's Kainui Draught, it shouldn't be. But yeah, it's sour. Oh, it's really sour. Now, they call themselves a farmhouse brewery, so they do saisons, and the next one we're going to do is, it's called beer de garde, which is like a beer to keep, which is it's a beer that was made by breweries back in the day when yeast wasn't so, I guess, fucking non-volatile. So the beers were brewed with wild yeast. But anyway, that's our next one. That's what I was expecting out of the next one. But this one is, wow, this one is sour as fuck. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm not a fan of this one. Yeah, it's, oh Jesus, it's almost like drinking lemon juice. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's no from me. Kainui Draught, whatever you are, Kainui Draught, yeah, you're not for me. Right, let's get into the next one and see if we can resurrect it.